this course has just made me just full of it. I've got full of energy. I want to do things. I set myself targets now.
Losing weight and starting a business is pretty much the same mindset. So all you need to do is apply that business mindset to losing weight. And it is crazy. You're not too old to be able to make that happen. You can go back to that body that you had when you were, 18, 19. It can absolutely happen.
Hey, I'm Tom, creator of the Lazy Fitness Formula, fighting against the do more and more world of weight loss. Now, if you join my program and follow all my steps, I personally guarantee you will lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks. But more importantly, you're going to learn all the tools and build the ability to keep going and keep that off for life. Now, if you follow my program and don't lose 10 pounds, you can have your money back. No questions asked. So, now I used to live a not too healthy existence myself, drinking too much, eating crap, and I had the body that goes along with that. My back even hurt every single time I brushed my teeth, but I did nothing about it back then. It's crazy to think about that now. Now deep down I felt so self-conscious, not buying clothes because they touched all the lumps and bumps, hating my body when I looked in the mirror. Now I spent years breathing in to flatten off that reflection that taunted me as I walked down the street. The turning point for me was seeing a picture of me at the barbecue, with my shirt off. I looked pasty, I looked overweight. I could even rest a pint on my belly, but I said to myself, enough is enough. So I started out exercising in secret, mortified if someone found me, as I was ashamed of what I'd become. Now back then I knew nothing apart from I needed to eat a bit less somehow, and the only exercises I knew to do were sit-ups and press-ups. So that's what I did. I tried living off juice, that didn't work. I tried shakes, that didn't work. But slowly but surely things started to move. I made it my goal to learn. I bought magazines. I had no Google back then. I asked other people. Some of what they told me was rubbish. But I made it my goal to learn. I trained to be a PT and I was thirsty for knowledge, helping people. I became a hardstyle kettlebell instructor and a sports massage therapist. And then I found the secret sauce. I started to learn the science behind behavioral change. And that's when the magic started to happen. I started to see crazy results with my guys. Guys dropping 20 pounds plus on my signature 12-week program without stepping foot in a gym, feeling hungry, or even feeling like the process has been hard at all. Results like I saw with David and Jono that you'll hear about later. So that led to me to create the Lazy Fitness Formula, designed to make losing and managing weight easy. I've helped 50 plus guys over the last 2 years do just that with my signature 12-week program. Now I've distilled everything I've learned into this program so the secret sauce is going to be available to you, but for a fraction of the price of my one-to-one clients. Now I get it. You've tried lots of diets before. The latest fad, the new one seems to come out every single week, right? But they're always too restrictive, they're always too hard to stick to, and they just don't fit around family life. Life is too busy. You don't have masses of spare time burning a hole in your pocket. Work pressures, endless kids clubs, dropping kids off here and there. And then you've actually got to see your wife at some point. You don't have the time to hit the gym for hours every day and meal prep every single thing you eat within an inch of its life. But you also don't want to be that fat dad at the school gates, incapable of playing with your kids, the one who can't run the dad's race for fear of pulling something or just being plain embarrassed by the rest. And maybe your kids are already starting to comment about your belly, and that hurts, I get it. You know you've got to fix this, but you don't know what to do for the best. You've got no plan. Now, working with me, you have a proven, battle-tested system that's simple and safe and fits into your life, so you look and feel the best you have in years. Just like Jono. Now, he lost 16 pounds working with me. Now, he was working super hard in his business, pulling long hours sat at his desk. He had a plan to get his body sorted, but it was always too busy. How could he fit that around the pressures of his work, but also shoehorn time with his family? His physical relationship with his wife was also suffering. Why would you want to do anything with someone with a body like his? Now, the Lazy Fitness Formula is for guys over 40 who have more than 12 pounds to drop but don't want to miss out on the foods they enjoy or spend hours and hours pounding the treadmill. Now, I've personally worked with over 50 guys over the last 2 years, so you know this works. Now, we're going to take a deep dive into your diet to get down to your ideal weight. We're going to find your MVP in terms of exercise so you're not doing more than you need to, and we're going to build a steel-plated mental capacity that means you'll never go back. But it's not for you if you want quick fixes. If you want to spend hours pounding the treadmill or want some super restrictive diet where we'll exclude whole food groups from what you're eating. You'll get all the support you need to succeed. You'll never feel like you've got nowhere to turn to get answers. And by the end of the program, you're going to be a solution finder, not a problem finder. You'll also get accountability, because you know sometimes we just need that person to hold us to account and make us do all the things that we want to do but find hard to do. Week by week, we're going to slowly build up our knowledge and confidence in managing our weight, no matter how many times we've failed. There'll be no overwhelm at the start where I'm going to bombard you with PDFs and new ever more complex workout plans that you just don't need. We'll get down to the real reason why you want to make this lifelong change, whether it's your marriage, your kids, or just to walk into the office with your head held high. But at the end of the day, we're going to drop some fat. My guys lose 10 pounds plus easily, but they keep on going afterwards. So, what are we going to be doing? Well, week one, we're going to get some quick wins under our belt. We're going to get moving more. We're going to start hydrating properly. And you're going to get access to my exclusive 5-minute mobility routine that I still use now to keep my body moving well. Now, this week is all about building confidence. It's about capitalizing on that first big leap you've made joining this program. He was excited to be here. Now, he lost 4 pounds in that first week. Now on to week 2. Now, this week is likely to be, you're going to be feeling energetic. You're going to be feeling stronger. We're going to do our fun initiation challenge this week that our clients love and gets them fired up. You might start noticing you're making changes to your diet already too, as you become more aware of what's going on. Like David started to realize his diet just wasn't right. He was eating like a 15-year-old, he once said to me. Now, week 3 is about starting to get a real handle on what's going in your mouth. Now, despite what the fitness fads say, this is important. It's the biggest lever you've got to drop all that belly fat and look and feel great. At this point, you might start getting some of those aha moments. So that's what this program's all about. This is how it works. Mark, who is super busy running his own business, found exactly that when he worked with me. Now, at this point, he'd already dropped 6 pounds, lost 8 centimeters off his chest and 9 centimeters off his waist. Using this drip-fed, simple behavioral change process means you still get to eat pizza, but you never feel like you're restricting yourself. And that's just the start. What you're going to learn over the next 6 weeks will give you the knowledge, confidence, and ability to manage your weight and body for life. No ifs, no buts. And what's even better, I'm going to give you lifetime access. That's right, you can dive back in at any time and refresh your memory. Sam, who I worked with 2 years ago, is still seeing results and still using what he learned in the time working with me. Now he's even back in his 32-inch jeans, something he hasn't worn since he was 21. Fitness Formula is not a restrictive, quick fix solution. It's perfect for busy guys over 40 who just don't have the time to meal prep every single thing they eat or spend 2 hours in the gym every single day. It's safe, it's sustainable, and it fits around you. And ultimately, it delivers results. After all, that's what you're here for, right? Now, at this stage, you might be thinking, what happens after? Now, of course, I never leave anyone hanging if they've got a bigger vision or their eyes have been opened to what's possible. But you don't need to know about that yet. What you need is the Lazy Fitness Formula 6-week shred, because you're sick of struggling and you need a way of sorting it out that you can do for life easily and simply. Other programs don't work because they're too restrictive, limiting what you're eating with some diet plan a marketing guy made up. They take up too much time with long workouts, meal prepping, and following some super complicated structure. This is not that. What's more, I give you my guarantee that if you follow my program, do the simple steps that I lay out, and don't lose 10 pounds, I'll give you your money back. No questions asked. The Lazy Fitness Formula is not a restrictive quick fix solution. It's perfect for busy guys over 40 who don't have time to meal prep every single thing into plastic tubs, spend 2 hours a day in the gym. It's safe, it's sustainable, and it fits around you. And ultimately, it delivers results. You can't fail. The price is currently $97 and includes lifetime access to all program updates. Yes, you heard that, lifetime access. I've seen so many guys struggling going from diet to diet over the years and just getting further and further away from who they want to be. Like all the people I've mentioned, Jono, David, Mark, and Jonathan, if them, why not you? Imagine taking your shirt off for the first time in years and not feeling self-conscious, or going to a shop and buying 32-inch jeans, or sitting at your desk and not feeling that belly hanging over your belt. Imagine the confidence you would have then and how you'd be a better dad. You'd be around for a whole lot longer, or how proud your wife would feel having a fit, attractive, sexy husband back. Now, I charge much more for my personal coaching, but I've distilled everything that I've learned over the past 10 years working with guys like you into this course. Now, It's time to decide. This is more important than you just dropping those extra pounds. Your family needs you to do this. What's going to happen if you don't sort this out? More years of hiding and feeling crap, eventually ending up in an early grave. Now that might sound over the top, but it's a fact for many guys like you. If you've watched this far, it's clear you're serious about making this change and want a transformation. Now the program is a steal at the current price. Coupled with that money back guarantee, if it doesn't work, there's really no reason not to do this. But a word of warning, if you're not serious about getting on top of your weight and health once and for all, this is not for you. The current low price will not last forever. I'll have to increase the investment at some point, so don't wait around. The price right now is $97. It includes lifetime access to the program. With all future updates, you get my personal guarantee that if it doesn't work, you get your money back. Now, you might have lots of questions right now, but I think the best people to answer any queries are the guys who've already been through my program.